They know, right? What's up, Gary?
What up, Tor?
Gary, we know nobody likes to lose your first loss. Are you a redemption mode coming for Saturday?
For sure. We ain't taking no double L's. We're not going back to back like that. We don't do it. One thing I could pride myself off of is that I'm humble. I'm always humble. But you got to be somewhat aggressive dealing with this profession. And I'm not the type of person that gets diluted after his first loss. You know what I mean? A lot of people, they wear that and they can't bounce back from that. I'm not one of those ones. We come from a true man cave. The gym is our man cave. And for those who really live, they eat and sleep boxing, they understand that these little small minor setbacks, hence a loss, you can come back from it. Yeah, you're as good as your last performance, but you go back to the drawing board. If your heart is really into this sport, you go back to the drawing board, you come out better the next time. And that's where I'm at mentally. So I'm coming in this fight with a chip on my shoulder, to be honest, to prove to myself, because I'm my worst critic.
Does this surprise you that people have you as an underdog?
Nah, I mean, I was always an underdog, for real. The only thing that I had going for me is that I come from a family of fighters. We made history. We done broke copybook records and stuff like that. But a lot of the opponents that I was fighting, they was either already champions before and they done lost their title, and they was just trying to get some momentum or some traction again. And I was their mandatory. And even with that, I was an underdog. You know, so I'm just trying to keep paving the road and get that whole underdog type of banner from off me. You know, I'm gonna be patient, but I'm definitely prepared to go to longevity.
You went for the kill in your last fight. Do you think that's what didn't get you the victory? You were looking for the knockout too much?
If I gotta be honest, sometimes that do be the case. You can't bulldoze everybody all the time. You know, I take out the tools that's necessary to get the job done based off of what caliber opponent I got in front of me and what are their flaws and things like that. Sometimes, majority of the times, when a person feel your power, they start running anyway. You know, you're not going to pull out a axe or a hacksaw when you just need to use a nail and a hammer for a job. You know what I mean? I say that as to you all to tell y'all, like, I'm not about to just bring out everything in my arsenal if I don't have to. But like I said, I'm coming with this fight. I'm coming in with a chip on my shoulder, so I'm definitely going in my bag, and I'm gonna show y'all a little more fling. That last fight with Alberto Pollo, I took off the gas simply because I felt like I was up on the scorecards. That's why I said I deviated a little bit, because they wanted me to stick to the game plan and just keep my foot on the gas and break them. I said, nah, I want to show them that I can do it multiple ways and it'll still be an entertaining fight. And that was costly, you know, and I ain't gonna let that happen again.
When I speak to your brother, he says that this fight basically could be won by your intelligence and just by just keeping your composure and just
it is
using a lot of what you already have in the toolbox. Like
it is. It's nothing that we haven't seen in the boxing world. The only difference is you got different minds and that brings different creativity. But as far as punch selections, everybody threw the same shots. You got a jab, a right cross, an uppercut, and body shots on both sides. You got a hook. You know, the difference between everybody is how they use a different level of creativity. But even with that, like I done went to the Olympics, so I done seen all different styles from different countries, and it's nothing really new. I just got to make sure that I'm not magnifying something that shouldn't be magnified.
Props to Rayo this weekend.
You said what?
You're not leaving no props to Rayo this weekend?
Nah. That's my enemy. After that, I show sportsmanship, but come fight night, he got to feel me.
All right, guys, last question.
Like a little bit to this guy?
Last question.
What'd you say?
Robert being in this corner brings a little bit to the fight. Like you said, Rayo don't have nothing, but what about Robert Garcia being in this corner?
Coach is not fighting for you. You in it. It's me and you.
Garrett, after his performance with Pitbull Cruz, how important is it for you to look for a knockout against Jose Valenzuela? I know you're saying that you want to get take your foot off the pedal, the gas pedal. Is that something that is in your mind and still have to get that knockout, not to leave it to the judges?
No, I want to outclass him, definitely. I want to dismantle him in every way. I feel like a knockout, anybody that participates in this profession, they take that as like a cherry on top of a cake. Everybody wants a knockout. That's the ultimate victory. You know, I'm not going to go in here looking for it, but I know it's there.
What's different?
With another southpaw.
What's it say?
What's different about your mindset? As your brother said, it's going to be the new.
I lived and I learned. Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. So you must live in the present.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.